Good evening, sir. May I ask your name, please?
Louis Moras de Richer.
Monsieur de Richer, delighted to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Richer's son. I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
What can you tell me about the disappearance of my mother?
2 weeks have passed since Sir's mother went missing. All the staff here have since been busy searching every nook and cranny of the island. But Sir may rest assured, we shouldn't be long in finding her.
And just what have you found so far?
It would seem that Sir's mother may be hiding on the island and regularly changing her location. But no one seems to know why she would find this behavior necessary.
What do you mean?
On several occasions, we have found leftovers of food, a few of her things, or even traces of campsites. The reason why we're searching the wharf again is because lights were spotted there last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
And did you find anything then?
We discovered a certain amount of damage, sir, on the wooden part of the wharf.
What type of damage?
Broken barrels, mainly. We'll do whatever is necessary to have them rapidly repaired. But quite frankly, I can't imagine what Sir's mother would have been doing with them.
What could Mother have been doing with barrels?
Nevertheless, our search of the wharf hasn't been entirely unsuccessful, though.
What do you mean?
We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials S.D.R. We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Sarah de Richer. I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here.
Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
Give me the handkerchief. I'll personally show it to Lord Mortimer.
Well,
I've traveled hard for several days in order to get here.
Yes, but...
Invited by your master.
No, of course, but...
Because my mother went missing right under your nose.
Sir, please.
And having only just arrived, you refused to give me her personal belongings?
Of course not, sir. It was never my intention to contradict, sir. Here you are. I must return now. It is still much to prepare in order to welcome all the guests.
It is indeed your handkerchief, Mother. You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think. What could she have been doing out here on this wharf?
Bocsánat, nem vettem észre, hogy a mikrofon elszállt. De nem, egyszerűen hiába nyomom a indítő panelt, nem jelenik meg a menü. Na most ilyenkor mi azt lehet csinálni? Semmit. Éba írja ki, hogy nyomjad. Nyomom, de nem csinál semmi. Most kutassunk el mindent. Ó. Oh. De nem tudom megnézni. Szivat? Most komolyan. Nagyon óvatosan kell körbenéznem, mert épp hogy valamit. Meglát, aha. Ami villog. Mivel?
Locked. I'll never get it open bare-handed.
Nem, keressünk majd valami kulcsot. Ott valami világít.
A wooden floorboard.
Ó, ez ad nekünk szintet.
Judging by the splinters of the wood, this floorboard has been ripped up. It was in decent condition. I wonder why someone ripped it up. What's the point of doing this? Probably comes from this part of the wharf. The wood is slightly eaten away, of course, but it still would have been fine if it weren't smashed.
Most ennyi? Nem, semmi? Várj, ott van még valami.
Hey, there's something not right about this floorboard. It's different from the rest.
Nem tépem föl. Megvizsgáljuk.
Somebody replaced it recently, but looks like it's fixed pretty solidly in place. It's going to be tough to rip it out of here.
Próbáljuk meg. Hát keresünk valamit, azért nem fog... Ha sikerül.
Shit! It's not coming up. I'll never manage it bare-handed.
Hát ha találok valamit. Nem, addig keresgélek. Hát ha találok valamit, ne kelljen költenem. Mi ez? Mélypempő. Ez mi az ez? Mélypempő helyreállít 2 koncentrációpontot. 5-nél több nem lehet nálad. Kösz! De nem tudom a leltárt még mindig megnyitni. Szívesen megnézném, hogy ilyenkor most mi van. Most nem futok, mert itt... Csak néha azt hiszem, hogy az már annyi ilyen hasonló kék pötty van, ami világít.
This chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough.
Ó, még egyet találtam. Ez mi?
Must be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away.
Itt is van valami. Ó, mondom, hogy kell keresni valamit. Nem érdemes mindig költeni.
Looks like a bar from an old gate.
Ezzel
This
kinyithatod.
miserable old bar has been broken fairly recently. The edges are still clean, and the tip is blackened. Without analysis to the contrary, I put my money on cannon powder.
Persze, hogy felveszünk.
This might just come in handy.
Zsebbe. Van zsebed? Mint a legtöbb ilyen játékban, ugye? A varázszseb.
A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any.
Ott is valami világít. Na most egyébként ez egy kicsit szemétség, hogy nem tudom megnyitni a menüt. Szerintem. Ó, ez eddig nem világított.
Let's see what's hidden inside.
Nyomatkereső. Költség, levelek megvizsgálás egy.
Let's look.
It's too badly written, I can't make out the address.
A letter written in an Oriental
Ja, ez akkor
language.
lenne, ha diplomatikusságot választottam volna.
I haven't the
Értem.
slightest idea what it says. The address is 50 Bedford Square, London. The addressee's in Sao Paulo, Brazil. That reminds me, it's about time the Order sent some envoys there.
Jó, ilyen sok levél van.
Probably a Dutchman. This envelope is meant for the Vatican.
Ha.
This name sounds familiar. Pashi. No. Can't seem to place it.
Jó.
Nope. Doesn't ring a bell. An address in Cairo, Egypt. Mortimer communicates with the whole world, apparently.
Sose kilépek, akkor most megcsinálja azt a nyomozás? Kíváncsi vagyok.
Let's see what's hidden inside.
A nyomokat keresek, keresi nyomot.
Ah, one of the letters is stamped with the seal of the Order. And I'd recognize your handwriting anywhere, Mother.
But who is this Samuel Ritter d'Auchois? Who are you writing to?
I don't recognize the name. Let's see what's inside this letter. So,
Dear Samuel, my stay on Lord Mortimer's island is going wonderfully well. As I find myself in such charming company, I plan to stay a few more weeks. Would you be so kind as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to our old friend Manuel Godoy? I would be most grateful. I have been told that he is going to join us here soon. I would like to mark the occasion. Thank you in advance. Yours devotedly, Sarah Faustine de Richet.
what is your game here, Mother? Secrets, always more secrets. You've never talked to anyone using language like this. Something's going on here. Who is this Samuel Ritter? And for crying out loud, who is this Manuel Godoy that you keep bringing up? Think. Godoy. Manuel Godoy. Why does that name sound so familiar?
Nem már!
I'm guessing he's a man of some importance. Spanish, I'd say. But just can't put a face to him. Well, hope we meet to talk about it soon, Mother. I don't know what you've gotten yourself into this time, but I'll bet you've got a lot to tell me.
Megnézném! De nem! Ó, mi volt? Valamit kipipálódott. Ja, kutatás? Édesanyja, mit rend? Van még itt valami?
A lantern. Nothing special.
Oké.
Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time.
Nem kell neki. Na, most itt még valami van. Hordó.
Looks like the barrel's been broken for quite some time.
Ja, akkor szokásos, néhány az csak megjegyzést tesz. Mint ugye általában a kalandjátékoknál szoktak. Hol van az a... Itt. Tök jó, hogy csillagos az ég a feje felett. Na. Ezt.
That does it. Let's see what's hidden inside.
There's a book and also a bag. The Mysterium Cosmographicum. I know that book well. Mother used to read passages from it to me all the time.
And judging from what I can see, it's the same one as hers. For crying out loud, what's happened to you, Mother?
A szokásos varázsszseb, minden belefér. Nézzük, kéziratok. A kéziratok lehetővé teszik, hogy a kalandod során képezd önmagad. Minden egyes fejezet kezdetén kiválaszthatod, hogy melyiket szeretnéd elolvasni, és azonnali készségpontokat szerez. De nem tudom, mert nem engedi. Kéziratokat a menü tárgylista fülében találod. Megnyomás hozzáférsz. Igen, próbálkozom, de egyszerűen nem engedi. És ilyenkor mi van?
Food, a few toiletries, a small key and some kind of black powder.
Kulcs! Én mindent megvizsgálunk.
Some fruit, a piece of bacon and some bread. The fruit's still firm. Bread's a bit stale. From the smell, this food's been here roughly 2 days. And if it's rationed, there's enough left to last 2 more days. Shit, those are definitely my mother's things. I recognize her hairpins. This bag smells of her perfume. A piece of soap, some oils, and her powder puff. What does all this mean? An iron key completely rusted.
Jaj, felvesszük, nem hagyom ott.
You never know. It might be useful. I hope Mother wasn't counting on it. The bottom of the bag is covered in black powder. Right. Just in case, I'll take it all. I'll give it back to Mother when I see her.
Ó, ez is belefért a varázszsebünkbe.
Crying out loud. Why did you hide supplies in the middle of nowhere, Mother? I don't know what's going on here, but you obviously feel like you're in danger.
Próbálom még egyszer. Nem. Akármit csinálok ezzel a érintő panellel, nyomogatom, húzogatom. Nem engedi. Nem tudom, miért csinálja. Miért nem engedi? Na jó. Akkor bajba leszek, próbáljuk itt a kulcsot. Ez az!
There we are.
Az két dolog is világít.
This looks like a pistol case, but it's empty.
Nem az, amit láttunk a...
I don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're armed. Just like in my vision.
Azt mondom, láttuk.
And none of it's telling me anything useful.
Ja, és ezzel tudom növelni a rombuszaimat.
This wharf is used as storage for a lot of barrels. Uh-huh. What have we here? It's cannon powder.
Okay.
It's unusable now. I don't know what the person who left this barrel like this had in mind, but it's a waste. So, let's go through this. My mother's been hiding pieces of bread between the rotten boards of a wharf in the middle of the night. That's not normal. And if that weren't enough, looks now like she's armed. Meanwhile, she also takes the time to send out letters, reassuring whoever might be interested that she's having a fabulous time here. So odd. So very odd. And that's not even all I've noticed. But maybe I ought to move on to the manor now. They'll be waiting for me.
Szóval
At
valami
least I hope so.
pirincs. Ez mi volt? Jaj, kipipálva. Borostyán szilánk. Épp most talált egy borostyánkör szilánkot. Mindegyes alkalommal, miután felvettél 4-et belőlük, egyen növeled a maximális koncentráció pontjait számát. Megtekint menüben. Kösz! Tárgyista fő alatt. Megtekinteném, de nem tudom. Ez sem.
Amber.
Nem tudom, mert nem engedi. Neki jó lenne valami tanács, hogy ilyenkor az ember mit csináljon, ha nem működik a menüje. Jó. Ja, az kettesével. Nem, legalább ezt is tudom. Másképpen megnézem az options. Beállításában van valami? Elnyitás. Van. Mentés. Ez vajon mente? Nem érem, hogy elmentette. Mondjuk itt nem itt azt hiszem nem írtak, hogy automatikus mentés van. De jó, úgy járunk, ahol éppen vagyunk. Ez jó, akkor bármikor léphet. Nincs kiírva semmi. Azt nézem, hogy... Nem. Talán találok valamit, de nem hiszem. Semmit nem találok. Na jó. De... Én most tényleg nem tudom, hogy csináljam ezt. Azzal, hogy se az L2-ket se tudom használni, semmi nem tudom használni. És megpróbálok mindent nyomogatni. Na mindegy, mert utána nézek, hogy ilyenkor mi van, ha nem tudom a menüt előhozni.
Latin inscription.
Ezt gondolom kell a nyelv és... azt nem vagy. Jó. Nem lehet ilyeneket is szerezni. Lépcsőjel. Vagy remélem, hogy később jelenik meg a menü. Még az is lehet, hogy még nem tudom megnézni. Ebben reménykedem. Ha nem most, akkor később.
How did Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop?
Vagy megnézek egy másik kontrollert, de nem hiszem. Biztos nem a kontrollernek van baja. Várna próbálkozom, hát ha sikerül.
Impressive.
Ah, my son. I was looking for you.
What can I do for you, Your Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Sara de Ricci, aren't you? You see, your mother and I were supposed to meet here on this very spot. I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope. But I haven't seen her.
If only Mother had told me why she was coming here. Anyway, I ought to take the envelope. It might have something to do with her disappearance. Listen, if it will help, you can always give it to me.
Viták. Ja, ez az, ami hasonló, ugye, mint az Eleanor. Egy vitahelyzet során több lépésben kell keresztül menned, és a lehető legmeggyőzőbbnek kell maradnod. A szembesítések befolyásolják a történet menetét, ezért szükséges esetén a készséget is be kell vetned. Minden egyes vitahelyzet alkalmával megjelenik egy felület, amely megmutatja, hogy mennyire sikerült meggyőzned a beszélgető partneredet. Álmhívó lehetőséged van.
Thank you, my son. I'll bear that in mind. I'd rather deal with her directly. Don't take it personally. Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Ja, rögtön nem fog már azt mondani, hogy adja így el. Mert még beszélgetünk. Biztos, hogy nem adja.
Certainly, Your Eminence. Mother got here some time ago. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour, she must be asleep by now.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow then.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son. I hold your mother in the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church, and her help is invaluable. I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
If only she had told me where she was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such. If your mother wishes to speak to you about us one day, I will not mind if she does so.
That is very commendable. But since we work together on a daily basis, it's surely just an oversight.
Most certainly. You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
The finest minds of the century were present, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, what were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
És ezzel megijesztem, hogy aranyért tagjai vagyunk, vagy szakmai titok. Ezzel meg tudom... És ez jó kérdés. Ezzel gondolkozom. Vagy így észreveszi, hogy nem mondok semmit, akkor megbízhatóak vagyunk. Egy. Nem tudom, hogy ennek örülne, ha ezt mondom, vagy inkább látja, hogy tudok titkot tartani. Na most ez nagy dilemma nekem. De várjunk csak, itt van a tevékenységünk bizalmas. Mi gyűjtünk? Általásségét használ, a tevékenységünk bizalmas. De elmondom, hogy szakmai titok, akkor talán rám bízza a levelet. Most ezzel gondolkozom, hogy ide van egy tevékenységünk bizalmas. Emiatt gondolkozom, hogy talán nem mondom el. Hát, mondjuk azt mondja, 3 hiba lehetőségem van még, talán belefér.
If you know my mother, you will understand that I cannot answer you, Your Eminence. I'm sorry, but...
Do not worry, my son. I perfectly understand, and I expected nothing less from you. Discretion
jó,
and secrecy are both
jó, akkor
pillars
jól
of the organizations for which we work. You are the worthy son of Sarah.
Igen, akkor jobb is ezt
All the same,
választottuk.
it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence. Is there any other solution? Look, if it's of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me, and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
I hesitate.
Mi van ott a kezén?
Up till now, we have always dealt with her in person, and that has always been successful. Do you think I should give it to you?
Jó, az levegőre megy.
Listen, you have nothing to fear. I will give your letter to my mother the moment I find her.
The moment you find her? You mean Sarah has gone missing?
Shit. I shouldn't have said that.
No, de...
Let's not exaggerate, Your Eminence. I have no other information at this time. It's probably nothing.
Listen to me, my child. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother will read it?
Az itt utolsó lépésem a megfelelő párbeszéd lehetőség kiválasztása, meg kell győzned a beszélgető partneredet. A rosszul választasz a lépés addig ismétlik, amíg a helyes lehetőséget nem választod, vagy amíg ki nem fogysz liba lehetőségekből. A vita utolsó lépések kudarc esetén megismétlődik. Ezt jól elszúrtam. Nem, köszönöm, nem. Most nem ígérem meg, vagy?
I swear by the Almighty God to honor the promise that no one but my mother shall cast her gaze upon your letter.
Good. Listen, let's stop there. I'm going to tell you a secret, Monsieur Derice. Your mother and I are organizing the escape of a large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals. The church is literally being bled like a beast. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests' safe passage across the borders. Even if she does not share all our convictions, she always provided assistance. Young man, you can be proud to be her son. Be it only for her sake. Always respect your name. Here, the letter I spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick. Remember to tell Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Well played. I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.
Rejtett rész. Sok nyom és táj nem nyilvánvaló azonnal, némelyikük hatással a kalandodra. De itt mindig tartsd nyitva a szemet. Igen, de nem tudom nyitni azt a hülye menüt. Nem tudom megnyitni, hiába mutatod.